Welcome back to NSUSpartans.com for our weekly recap of the 2012 volleyball season. The Spartans are coming off of a 3-1 win at Howard on Friday, and it was the Spartans' only match within a 10-day span. Up next for the Spartans will be 3 home games on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Coach Duvall is excited to close out the regular season at home and considers it a luxury to not be on the road.
You know, we've had a very successful road record right now, and being able to play in our own gym with our fans in front of us is just going to mean that much more for the girls, who are feeling pretty good right now with the success that we've had throughout the season. And for these seniors, you know, they're in the last couple matches of their career, and there's a lot at stake with each match. We see that Coppin has, you know, beaten us once already, so we want to take them at home. You know, we definitely want to do our best against UMES, who's proven to be one of the best teams in the conference consistently, and we played them well this year at their place. And then, of course, senior night against Del State. So it's going to be a luxury to be able to play at home, and I'm looking forward to the excitement that the girls are going to create.
The Spartans have had their most successful season in 16 years, and the fact is not lost on Coach Duvall.
So we're making huge strides in every single season. You know, obviously last year we suffered a lot of injuries. We were expecting the same results last year with a lot of the players that we had, you know, and we just ended up, unfortunately, running into a lot of injuries that kind of slowed us down. But now this year, knock on wood, everyone's very healthy. Our seniors are leading the way we expected them to. Our underclassmen are coming in. So I wouldn't say that we 100% expected the success we had, but obviously that's what our goal is, and the sooner we can reach our goals, the better. And right now, you know, being able to finish with a winning record, considering our history, it's never happened, or at least, you know, not at this level. I think we've happened one time, but at this level of what our record is now, it's going to be really exciting, and the girls deserve it. They've done the work. They're the ones, especially the seniors, are the ones who have been putting in all the time and help developing this program. It's amazing to see how quickly we were able to turn things around from last year, and a lot of that has to do with just every single player on the team just putting in the time and effort.
With the season winding down and senior day on Sunday, Coach Duvall knows that it's going to be hard to replace the 5 departing players.
We're going to have to fill their shoes pretty quickly. It's going to be extremely difficult. You can't replace a Nicole, a Kristen, a Matra, a Bia, and a Charlotte all in one year. You just can't do that. So we're going to have to put in some time this spring, really pushing these kids to just get that much better, make sure they understand the game a little bit better, and they got to come in next year and not just fill their shoes and fill their roles, but we're always expecting them to do better. And that's kind of a big mountain to climb for them, because I cannot be more thankful for the girls that we have on the roster, especially our seniors right now. They've done a phenomenal job, and it's not just on the court stuff, the off the court stuff that they've done when it comes to the academic side, and just, you know, creating a great gym culture and a great team culture. They're fully responsible for that, and now we've got to find, you know, a new group of rising seniors, rising juniors and seniors to replace that, and that's going to be extremely difficult to do, and that's going to be one of my biggest jobs this coming spring, is to really try to develop that. And hopefully, with the girls still on campus finishing out their spring, they're going to be able to still guide, even though they'll be done with their careers. We're going to want them to continuously offer their feedback and their wisdom to these girls who are going to have to fill their shoes.
With 5 seniors on the team, Coach Duvall knows that he'll have his work cut out for him in the spring as he tries to replace their production.
When we're on the road recruiting, we're always looking for those girls who can be able to come in, and we'd like to say they can start right away, but we understand that's very difficult for them to do. The girls we have that's been, you know, doing this longer have been lifting a lot longer. They've been dealing with the stress of being on the road and classes. So, you know, the girls we're bringing in are extremely talented, but they haven't been doing this.
Duvall is not concerned about the younger players stepping up next year because of the great job that the seniors have done mentoring the younger players this year.
You know, you can see how the upper class and the girls who have been doing this longer are really guiding those girls about, you know, what it's like to be a Division I college, or just a college athlete in general, about the time commitment that you have to put in and the mental toughness you got to have. And you know, you have a job to do, and you got to do it on a daily basis. And right now, over my 5 years, the girls we have as seniors and juniors do it better than anyone I've ever seen in this program, and that's why we've been successful. And those girls have been caught up to the speed. The freshmen and the sophomores are now all up to speed, understanding, like, you know, yeah, you have study hall right after practice, and then you got to get something to eat, and then you got to go to bed because the next morning you have an 8 a.m. class, you have an exam, and then we have, you know, weights in the afternoon. It's just ongoing, and they really don't get many breaks, especially while you're in season. And you can see as our program continuously gets better, the underclass learn faster and they're more in tune with what it's like to be an athlete, and that's a lot to do with our upper class as well.
Duvall is very proud of the fact that the seniors have continued to set the bar higher each year.
Yeah, that just adds more competitiveness to our program. You know, believe me, next year we will be reminding the new upper class of the legacy that our old upper class has left. You know, when you talk about Nicole, who came in here, and I think we won 7 matches her freshman year, and very few of them were in conference, or you know, it was just very difficult times back then trying to change the culture of our program and trying to, you know, learn to win and be successful. Well, now we're starting to do that, and once again it is because of our upper class, and they're leaving a legacy right now that's going to be very difficult to follow up, but we understand that we have no choice. You know, we've got to continuously progress, and we've got to continue to raise the bar, and our underclasses here are going to have to take that challenge, because we're going to force them to. We're going to tell them, we're going to constantly be talking about the Nicole Kesslers, who may be out of this program for 3 years, and we'll still be bringing her name and saying, this, you know, this is what she's done for our program, this is what Charlotte's done, this is what Matra's done, this is what Kristen done, and Bia, and just these names are going to be around in our locker room and in the gym for a long time, until we continuously are able to raise that bar.
For more information on NSU volleyball, visit NSUSpartans.com.